Let's deal from the mouth to God's ears. Hello there, my name is Grace Wachori and welcome back to Let's Deal. Today I want us to talk about holistic wellness. What is that? It's being well from the inside to the without. What does that mean? I want us to talk about how you as a human being are a spirit that lives in a body and has a soul. So if you're okay on the inside, you'll be okay on the outside, regardless of what you encounter or is given to you on the outside. Because you're okay on the inside, you'll be able to deal with it. So take an analogy of a desktop computer. It's sitting right there, doing nothing, just decorating the space. But with power, it comes alive. And then with software, you're able to interact with it. But without the power and without the software, you're not able to use it. It's just sitting there. So think about it. The life source that gives this computer power or gives it the ability to interact with you is the electricity. The same thing with the human body. If a body is just sitting there, it's just sitting there. It's just a tent. When people die, what do we say? They went to be with the Lord. And then what do? We return the body back to the ground where it came from dust to dust, right? So think about it. What is the life source for this body? The life source for this body is the spirit, the true nature of the man. The life source is a spirit. Then for the spirit to be able to interact with the world around it and itself, it needs software. So it gives you the soul. When you talk about the soul, what are you talking about? We're talking about your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, your behaviors, all these things. How do you decode information? How do you store information? How do you process it? How do you use it? Once you do that, are you able to apply it to your life? When interacting with other people, whatever you have gone through, whatever you have learned is influencing every day what you're dealing with people. So today I want us to talk about spirit. The spirit, going back to the story of creation in the book of Genesis, when God created man, he breathed life into man. And that's where the spirit began. Because this body became life because of that spirit. So as a human being, whenever you're walking, do you know that you're a spirit? Do you know that you need to be connected to your source? Do you know that you need to know what you're doing here from your spirit? Who is your source? If you don't know that, then you don't know the true self of you. You need to know what your creator intended for you to be. Like any invention out there, it always comes with a manual. Do you have a manual? Do you read it? What are you doing with your life about it? Hey, no one of us is perfect. All of us have issues. We can only try. But are you conscious that you're a spirit and you need to be connected to your maker? And once you have that, you have the right decodation to be able to go on with your life. Just like a computer, sometimes it gets attacked by viruses, and what happens? It messes up how the workings go. The same way, if you're not connected to your right maker, is the same way that things will go amiss because you are acting out of what was meant for you. So I encourage you, my people, as we are dealing with we're going through life, everything that comes to us, do we know what we are doing on earth? Do we know what our purpose is? What is our passion? Do we understand what our strengths and our weaknesses are? Do we understand the path that we are set on? Do we love ourselves enough that we are willing to share ourselves with the world? Do you love yourself enough that you're willing to forgive yourself? That you're willing to fight for yourself? That you're willing to give yourself a second chance? See, this can only happen when you are connected to the right source. So today I encourage you, explore your spirituality. Whatever you want to call it, but explore it. Be connected to your maker. Get to understand what that purpose was. It is in your maker that you find hope. It's in your maker that you find faith. It's in your maker that you find the strength to move on each and every day. To wake up in the morning and fight for another day. To enjoy that day, to endure that day, to survive that day. It only comes from the hope that is decoded in you from your maker. So guys, go out today. Encourage one another. Explore these topics of spirituality. Do not be afraid, because whether we like it or not, we are spiritual, and it's an amazing thing. Because when hope comes into the picture, we are able to push through just one more day. Every single day there's new grace, there's new mercy for each and every day. So my dear friends, drop in a comment down below and tell me your experiences with how you're dealing with spirituality. Are you struggling with it? Have you embraced it? Are you clear about it? What does it mean? And let's have a conversation about that. Until another time, share the love, share the message. Let's deal. Bye-bye.